Anyone bite me?
Welcome, dear Nibblets, to my Halloween story. The candles are lit, the night feels alive, and somewhere between the shadows and the moonlight, a little magic lingers. Now, whether it's true or not, I'll let you decide. Tonight, settle in, hot cocoa in hand, blanket at the ready, as we drift into a night where the line between fantasy and reality isn't just blurred, it's deliciously crossed. It was Halloween night, the one evening I'd promised myself, sworn really, I'd stay in. No parties, no costumed strangers, no awkward small talk over spiked punch, just cocoa, candlelight, and the quiet comfort of home. I had my fuzzy socks pulled up, a pile of pillows at my back, and Bela Lugosi glowering from my TV. I'd even lined up a whole stack of old black and white horror movies. My phone was off. If anyone wanted to reach me, they'd have to brave the foggy walk up to my porch, and frankly, I doubted even the bravest trick-or-treaters would try. My idea of excitement was seeing if I could eat a whole bowl of popcorn before the opening credits were over. But the universe, as always, had other plans. Halfway through The Mummy, just as Boris Karloff was doing his best to haunt my dreams, I heard it, a knock at the door. Not a polite, "Excuse me, trick or treat" sort of knock, but slow, deliberate, like someone savoring every moment between raps. Goosebumps prickled on my arms. I told myself it was just the movie, but inside, I knew better. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, especially on Halloween. I slipped out from under my blanket, cocoa in hand, and crept to the door. I considered peeking through the peephole, but nerves got the better of me. I opened the door, and there he stood. A vampire, or so his costume claimed, a long, dark cape swirling around him, collar up, the perfect picture of gothic romance. But nothing about him felt like pretend. His smile was sharp, his eyes unreadable, and for a moment I forgot the bowl of candy at my feet, my cozy socks, even the fact that my face mask was only half peeled off. He didn't say a word at first. He just looked at me with that little half smile, the kind that says, "I know something you don't." I tried to remember if I'd left my garlic bread in the oven. He stepped forward, the porch light catching on his fangs.
"Trick or treat,"
he murmured, his voice low and smooth, like dark velvet or a song you only remember in dreams. I laughed, maybe to hide my nerves, maybe to steady myself. "Which one are you hoping for?" I asked, trying to sound braver than I felt. His eyes danced with mischief.
"Maybe a little of both,"
he said, letting the words draw out, tasting each one. He was close now. Too close for comfort, but not close enough for what I, against all reason, suddenly wanted. "Are you here for candy? Or something more interesting?" I teased, holding out the bowl. But my hand was shaking, and I could tell he saw it. He leaned in, the cool night air following him right into my living room.
Only if you're offering.
He whispered, and I realized I'd just invited a vampire into my house. My mother would faint. The door swung shut behind him, sealing us in together. Bela Lugosi was frozen on the screen, mid-menace. The candle's flame flickered, throwing shadows across his face. He took the mug from my hand, brushed his fingers over mine, and I swear the world just stopped. We talked about movies, costumes gone wrong, the worst Halloween candy corn obviously, the best, tiny peanut butter cups, no contest. He was funny, clever, and every so often gave me that look from under his lashes, a look that made my breath catch and my thoughts scatter. Between sips of cocoa and shared laughter, his hand found mine. It was cold at first, but warmed quickly as if drawing heat from my skin. He sat close, so close I could feel the tension buzzing between us, the kind of tension that makes you wonder if it's fear, desire, or both. He glanced at the screen, then at me.
You know,
He said,
the old vampires had it wrong. It's not the blood. It's the company that's addictive.
I rolled my eyes, but inside my heart did a little flip. Are you always this smooth? I asked, but my voice was breathless. He grinned, and the room seemed to lean in too.
Only on special occasions.
The hours slipped by unnoticed. The movies played on. The candy bowl emptied. Our conversation drifted from favorite monsters to secret dreams to the kinds of things you only dare whisper in the dark. At some point, he reached up, brushed a stray hair behind my ear, and let his lips skim the soft skin of my neck. My breath hitched. The candle flickered. The world narrowed again to the space between us. Danger, desire, the dizzying pulse of what if. He whispered, barely a tremor of sound.
Careful. Some treats linger long after midnight.
His mouth moved lower and I shivered, not from cold, but from the exquisite thrill of anticipation. His fangs, yes, real, grazed my skin, not breaking it at first, just a promise. And then he bit, gentle and sweet, and the pain was nothing compared to the pleasure sparking through me. We moved together in that dim, flickering light, his kisses, my laughter, the crinkle of wrappers and the sigh of rain against the windows. The rest is for the shadows, for secret smiles and closed doors. Sunlight crept across the floor, golden and impossibly pure. I woke alone. My vampire vanished like a dream at dawn. But on my nightstand beside my empty cocoa mug was a single red rose and a folded note. My heart thudded as I picked it up, fingers trembling with the memory of his touch.
Sweets and treats at midnight until next Halloween. Save me a scare and maybe another taste. V.
I touched my neck, smiling at the tender mark he'd left, a souvenir, a promise, a secret thrill to carry all year. So now, every October 31st, I light my candles, settle in with my horror movies, and wait for the knock I know is coming. Because some treats really do linger long after midnight. Happy Halloween from Romantic Nibblets. Come and take a bite.